Hi, it's me again. So I'm back home because they let us go home early because it's July 4th and we ain't gotta go in tomorrow. What? Anyway, so I wanted to do this video to kind of just dive away from twin flame and stuff like that because we're not gonna harp too much on it. But I just had a thought yesterday and I was like, this would be a perfect YouTube video. So I feel like I'm gonna title this video, you know, basically when you sell out, you don't love yourself. Okay. So, selling out or selling your soul. Let's just start this off because I get the idea that certain people have, but they kind of take selling your soul as something that's literal, and it's not. Selling your soul is pretty much where somebody owns your image, everything about you. Somebody owns you, somebody has power over you, okay? And it doesn't have to just apply to the entertainment industry. It could apply to if you work at Ulta, if you work at Circle K, if you're a teacher, in a relationship, you know, they own you. It's just someone who has power over you. And to me, I just feel like when you are allowing someone to control everything about you, your image, what you say, what you do, all of that, you don't love yourself. There's no self love there at all. Because if you love yourself, why would you allow someone to have that type of power over you? And I do want to dive into the entertainment industry just a little bit because I just feel like you have a lot of people who all they care about is money. All they care about is having the influence of billions of people, but they have negative intentions. And I'm not going to really put the blame on them. It's really the consumers because I feel like, especially in the music industry, like I feel like there is a lot of influence with the music because the music is like the highest like form of frequency. So you know how hard it is to go into a mirror and say affirmations to yourself, but you can repeat song lyrics all day and every day. And I'm not saying that you can't listen to certain artists or certain music, but just know how powerful music is. I mean, when you think about it, you ask an artist who influenced you. Notice that they only name musicians, other musicians, which is they're gonna name other musicians, but they never name like political figures. They never name people in their families or anything like that. It's always, you know, Tupac or Biggie or Lil Kim, you know, and that's I'm just showing you how powerful music is. And I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm perfect. Like there's certain musicians that I look up to, you know, but I can't sing a lick. I can rap, but I ain't no rapper. Okay. But I look up to like Janet Jackson, Beyonce, but I look up to them because of who they are as human beings, not necessarily musically because I don't sing, right? But you got a lot of people who don't even sing, who don't dance, who don't do any of that. And if you ask them who's your biggest influence, they're gonna name a rapper. They're gonna name a singer. They're not gonna, you know, that's how powerful music is. And I'm not gonna, you know, allege who sold out and who didn't. You can kind of tell who sold out and who didn't because there's a lack of self love. There's a lack of self love there. There's a lack of awareness. I believe that's the cure to narcissism and most problems in the world is if we have more awareness and a little more self love and a little more pride. And that's the problem. Like these people have no pride whatsoever. They're willing to just do whatever and push out whatever because, oh, I'm paid at the end of the day. And if that's how you want to get your money, if that's how you want to make a living, get it how you live. But me personally, the and get ready for the 4th of July. Me personally, I do have a desire and a passion, not even a passion. I want to act. I do. But I'm not willing to sell myself short and lose my integrity and my give up my dignity just so I can be on the big screen. It's never that serious to me. But you have other people who would. I'm not finna name no names, okay? And I'm not finna use nobody for a come up because I want to be known for me, not for being somebody's girlfriend. You know what I mean? Get it how you live, but that's just I'm just not willing to do that. And plus, I want to own my own image. Yes, I want to have an agent and someone to manage my career, but that's the key. Managing, they're supposed to work for you. You don't work for them. The minute you sign your name on that, and depending on who you sign with, they own you. But I feel like with actors and actresses, I don't think. I mean, don't get it twisted. There's some sick stuff that's going on in that part of the industry too. But I don't think it's as serious or as dark as the music industry. I don't think it's that dark. And I just feel like you can kind of tell who gave up integrity. Now I want to just not look at the entertainers. I want to look at the consumers. Okay. Now there's certain things that are being pushed, certain agendas being pushed, especially within the music industry. However, I have to blame the consumers for the reason why everything's gone viral, not necessarily the artists. So, for example, hypersexuality is being promoted with female rappers. I'm not saying it's good. I'm not saying it's bad. But if you think it's bad, why are you consuming it? And I just feel like people are so low vibrational and so simple that they misinterpret messages a lot, especially when it comes to music. Like, for example, take Janet Jackson's song Throb. Now, people think the song is about sex because, oh, she's moaning on the track. The song is about dancing. It's a dance song. It's a oons, 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 oons song. Like, they play that in clubs. It's not a sex song at all. You know, I have something on my face. I don't know what that was. But it's a song about dancing. Even the song All Night. It's about dancing. It has nothing to do with sex at all. You know? Um, People get messages mixed up. And again, when we talk about my dog's peeing again, like what the hell? She peed twice within like 10 minutes. But that's another thing. Like I feel like with hypersexuality, it's almost as if like people are living their lives through a lot of these female rappers, and then and I'm not necessarily blaming them because for some it could be that that's the image that their handlers want to be pushed, or it could be something that they chose to do themselves. Like this is what I want. I want to write songs, but it is so easy to get everything misinterpreted. I mean, look at the Suki Hana situation. You know what I mean? And whether or not she puts out that image or she's been pushed to put out that image, that's still no right to treat her some type of way because that's the image that she puts out. Just like Jay-Z talks about selling dope. Should I treat him any different because he once sold dope and that's what he pushed out? Literally. So my point is like it's really on the consumer. If the music ain't for you, it just ain't for you. And you gotta know what's just an image and you gotta know what's not an image. The difference between the reality and the image that's being pushed. Suki Hana could be somebody who has social anxiety and maybe this is her way of coping with it. Just by pushing this image out. Jay-Z comes off like he's a complete dork. Okay, but do I believe he actually sold? Yes, I believe it. I believe it. But it's almost as if like y'all want to live y'all lives through musicians and through celebrities, but then y'all get mad when they do something that's not of your character. But that's the thing, they're you're not them and they're not you. You gotta live your own life. Y'all complain about celebrities so much, but yet y'all want to live through them. It doesn't make any sense. Me, like I love Janet Jackson. It's stuff that Janet Jackson does that makes me upset. It's some things that she has done that I don't particularly agree with. There's some things that Beyonce has done that I don't particularly agree with. But at the end of the day, that's Beyonce. That's Janet Jackson. I'm not Beyonce. I'm not Janet Jackson. So they gonna do what they do because they're human beings, living the human experience just like everyone else. I just don't understand it. Like you can't complain about celebrities, but then you want to live life through them. And because they don't do they choose to live their life a certain way. Oh, it get like I mean, I'm no Trump supporter. Don't get the game twisted. I am. I'm not even a Biden supporter. I don't no. But if a celebrity come out, let's say if Beyonce came out, right? And she's a Trump supporter. She may lose a lot of fans because of that. Okay, and you know, Beehive don't play about Beyonce. They don't play about Queen Bee. But why should I stop you from supporting somebody because they have a different opinion than you? Now, if it's something that's worth being canceled, like they mess with children, or they are abusive, or they're racist, then yeah, cancel them. Okay, but if it's something simple as they have a different viewpoint, or they're dating somebody that you don't particularly like, I just feel like that's the dumbest reason to cancel somebody. It's stupid because they're living their lives. You know, if somebody's homophobic, if someone's transphobic, if somebody, like I said, they abuse children, they abuse animals, they just these things that are just wrong, then yeah. But if they're just living their lives, bro, like, come on, really? I just feel like we gotta deal with the fact that people are selling their souls. You got people selling out just to get concert tickets to go see Chris Brown or somebody. Like, really, it's not that serious. You got people selling out for the dumbest reasons, for petty stuff. You got people literally selling out so they can get an A on their test, so they can graduate high school. You got people who are selling out to do that. You got people who are selling out to get a promotion, like just selling their dignity for what? You just gotta pay attention. You just gotta pay attention. But then in the same breath, you can't. I don't live my life through celebrities. Like Dave Chappelle said it. Stop worshiping celebrities, and some of y'all ain't listening. It's just that I acknowledge the people who are really like putting paychecks over their family, putting gold and women and jewelry, all this the petty stuff that you can't even get buried with. I acknowledge it and I just let them do them. That ain't what I'm trying to do. That's not how I'm gonna make it. But y'all be the same ones talking about celebrities yet y'all worship them. Like, oh, I can't believe. Oh, it's about to rain. I can't believe Beyonce did this, and I can't believe that Kanye West is a Trump supporter. Why did you worship him in the first place? That's idol worshiping. That's one of the 10 Commandments. You are not supposed to be idol worshiping. And y'all claim that y'all read the Bible. If you gonna follow the Bible, you need to follow it because these celebrities. Well, you got some that do wanna be looked at as a god. I'm not naming names, Kanye. But these celebrities don't want to be worshipped. They just want to be humans. They want to be treated like human beings. They want to have their privacy. like everybody else. They don't even like being viewed as celebrities. They find it insulting to call them a celebrity. But you got some, again, that do want that lifestyle. Kanye. But yeah. So actually, you know what? I think Kanye wants a balance. I do think Kanye wants to have influence over people, but he also understands that he's a human being. You're Gemini, so he gonna want both. Depending on which Kanye you deal with that day. But that's all I really wanted to say. Stop worshiping people. Stop worshiping celebrities. Stop worshiping influencers. Because what I've learned from reading my Revelations book, it's a Jehovah's Witness book that I'm reading. What I've learned, and no, I'm not Jehovah's Witness, okay? But what I'm learning from that book is it's okay. It's okay to be influenced by people. It's okay. But you need to pay attention to their character and pay attention to their energy, because once you subscribe to them, you're subscribing to their entire character. So if you feel like somebody's sold out, then you need to get away from that energy. That's how powerful energy is, especially if they're using music to influence people. That's dangerous. So that's all I really want to say. I hope this video makes some sense. I do have more content coming soon. Um, Let me know how y'all feel about this video. Because do I feel like some people sold out? Yeah, I can tell. But am I going to, you know, am I going to spend my entire days like caring about it? No, because they don't have an effect on me. I'm not living my life through them. I know what's reality and what's not. Most of the things that y'all see on social media and on television, it's not even real. It's not real. It's not real at all. It's fake. It's just for entertainment. Know the difference. And once you learn the difference and you learn how high the frequencies are in music, everything will fall into place and everything will start making sense and you're able to trust your gift of discernment. So, but I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.